Alright, this is a video training on how to modify your Windows host file. The reason that you may need to do this is in order to change the IP address of the website that you're trying to view. You know, when you go to visit a website, for example, let's say we're going to go check out clearcutcoatings.com. It's one of my great customers. So I'm going to go to clearcutcoatings.com, and when you go there, you're going to see his website. Okay, well, we're changing this website and we're building an entirely new content management system for this customer. So if I want him to be able to view the work that I'm doing by typing in clearcutcoatings.com, I need to change the Windows host file so that it tells the web browser, which is currently I'm using Firefox, to look for a different IP address than where this particular site that we're looking at is. Alright, so in order to do that, first thing you can do is just close your browser. If you want to save some time, there's basically a step we can get out of the way right now, but you want to clear your history or clear your cache, unfortunately, just because if you don't, basically after we make these changes, it'll still be looking at this old site. So if you want to do that, you can do it now. You know, you can go in and clear your history in Firefox. It's under history, and you need to clear at least your cache, which is right here. Once you do that, you can close the browser out, and basically I would have emailed you the host file settings that you need. I currently have them right here on my desktop in a notepad file. This is the new settings that I'm going to use, so that when I type in clearcutcoatings.com, it will look at the clearcutcoatings.com website that's on this address, not the one that's everybody else on the internet can see at this time. And the reason we do that is so that you can preview the website that I'm developing for you without us actually launching it for the entire world to view. So let's start from, it's a very simple thing to do, so I'm going to go through it pretty quickly, but you want to make sure that you have the settings that I emailed you, which is probably something like this right here. You can see I have other ones above. These are for other sites that I'm just developing and working on, so I need to put all these settings back into my host file, but I'm just going to focus on Clear Cut Coatings for now. So I'm going to minimize this file, and basically you need to navigate and use Windows Notepad. Windows Notepad has been in every version of Windows, I think, since the beginning of time, and you may have used it a bunch of times, maybe you never used it, but on Windows 7 it's found by clicking in the the start button in the bottom left corner, and then you'll see programs, and then once you roll over programs, you'll see another window load up, and you'll have to roll over to accessories, and once you click on accessories, another window load up, and you'll see a bunch of programs in there, one of which will be Notepad. I don't have Windows 7 anymore. I'm using Windows 10, so the way that my Windows is set up might be different than yours, but pretty much you need to find out where Windows Notepad is. Usually it's under like all the applications and under Windows Accessories. So you can see here is Windows Accessories. When you click on it, you get Notepad. Now don't just click on Windows Notepad's icon. It wouldn't be that easy, or I wouldn't be making the demo. Basically you need to make sure that you run Notepad as an administrator, and the reason for that is because Windows needs you to make these changes to the host file as the computer's administrator. You can't do it as anything else other than an administrator, from what I understand. So to do that, it's actually really simple. But once you find the Notepad icon, you want to right click on it, and you'll see Run as Administrator. You need to click that. So you right click on Notepad, you get Options, you left click on Run as Administrator. And then it loads Windows Notepad as usual, like something you're probably familiar with if you've used Notepad before. The next step is you need to navigate to the Windows host file. It's in the same location for everyone, from what I understand. So you do File, Open, and you're going to see all the files on your computer. Basically, you need to get to your C drive, which everyone should have probably. So here's your C drive where Windows is installed. Okay, so load that up, and everybody's probably got our Windows folder. Okay, so you click on Windows, and then you're going to scroll down again, and you're going to see System 32. Everybody's going to have this folder. And then you're going to scroll down again, and you're going to see Drivers. Okay? And if you guys are having trouble remembering what I'm navigating to, see at the top up here, PC, C, Windows, System 32, Drivers. Last one but not least, ETC. Now, when you get there, you're going to be like, hey, there's nothing in here. And I'm going to be like, well, yeah, there is, but you just can't see it yet. So, you see on the bottom corner, it says Text Documents. Windows Notepad is creating these type of documents, text documents. So it's looking for a text document. But the host file is not a text file, so it doesn't see it. So all you have to do is simply click on Text Documents and change it to All Files. Now you're going to see a bunch of different files that are inside of this ETC folder that's buried beneath all these directories we navigated to. Alright? The only one that we need to worry about is this host file. So I'm going to click on it. You can double click on it. You can click and open it. Doesn't matter. Once you open it up, you might have entries in yours. I currently have no entries in mine at all. I took them out for this demo. So there's nothing in mine. But let's say that there was, information here. Let's say, existing, content in here. And reason I'm putting this information in here is to show you that if you see information inside of your host file, you don't want to take the information that I've given you and put it in the middle. I want you to navigate all the way to the bottom. So if there's information all the way down, all the way here, I want you to place the post changes here. Okay? So I'm just showing you visually, like, navigate to the bottom of the file, and that's where I want you to put the changes that I've emailed over to you. So I'm going to delete all this garbage because it really doesn't matter. You might not have anything inside of your host file whatsoever, but you're going to want to find the changes that I've sent to you, and basically I'm going to use this clearcutcoatings.com, okay, and I'm going to copy it, and the easiest way you can do edit and copy, if you have this inside of like an email or something like that, you can hold the control key down on your keyboard and hit the letter C on the keyboard at the same time. That'll copy everything. And then you're going to go to edit and paste the content in. Okay? Now, what this does is anytime that you type in this address in your web browser, like Firefox or Chrome or Safari or whatever web browser you're using, Internet Explorer, it's going to navigate the computer to this IP address for this website, and it will show you the website that we're developing for you instead of the one that may be online at this time. So now that this change is already here and it's all typed in there, basically you're just going to save the file. So you're going to go to File and Save, and you can close this this window that has the host file in it, and technically you're done. There's nothing else that we need to do. Now, like, for demo purposes, I'm going to actually try to load it up and see if we get an error or how to deal with any problem. But, because it can come up, there can be weird things that happen, where sometimes you might need to clear your cache again, or, you know, it just doesn't work right. But as you can see now, this is a totally different website. You know, this is not the same clear-cut codings that we went to earlier in the video. So, if you have any problems seeing the new version for any reason, most likely it's due to you know, not clearing your history or your cache in your browser, or make sure that you've closed all the browsers. So go to File and Exit, and just check, you know, down at the bottom of your Windows taskbar and make sure that there's no other browsers that were left open, because until that program closes out completely and is reloaded, it will not accept the changes from the host file that we've just made. So that's it in a nutshell. And to quickly do it very fast, the opposite way, I'm going to remove the host file information and show you it backwards. This way, just to clarify how to do it. So here we go, we're looking at a website, and it's currently pointing to a unique IP address that I have been developing the site for. Okay, and I'm going to clear the history, close the browser. I'm going to go navigate to Windows Notepad. I'm going to run it as an administrator by right-clicking on Notepad. I'm going to go to File and Open. I'm going to go to my computer, C drive, Windows, System 32, drivers, etc. Nothing in here. I'm going to change it to all files. Click on the host file. Open it up. I would add or remove these changes, but now I'm deleting them to show you it in the opposite direction. Saving it up. Close. There you go. The old website's back. So you can see how simple of a process this is, really. Once you do it once or twice, you'll be able to do it. And it comes in handy at times. You might need to make this change for other reasons, you know, you never know. So that's how you do it. And hopefully, if you have any questions, just give me an email or a phone call, and I'll help you out anytime. All right, thanks.